Hello guys, John Joker 12 back here again with another fucking video. Originally this was supposed to be a vlog that I was gonna do, but I decided just to make this an audio version because I'm too lazy, basically. This is the gist of who I am, so obviously this is gonna be audio. But the general gist of this video is pretty self-explanatory if you look at the title and read the description. This is a casting call video. Obviously, me and Paul have been talking about this a lot, specifically on the podcast and whatnot, but we've been desiring a cast for our projects forever, but particularly for our sequels to our fan films. For those of you who don't know, a little insight, our first ever projects were Halloween Night, which is a fan film of the Halloween franchise, and Scream History Repeats Itself, which is a fan film of the Scream franchise. And originally I never came up with the idea of doing sequels to them, particularly on Halloween Night, but Paul came up with the idea and he wanted to do it, and then I got into the idea and I decided, well, you know what, if we're going to do a sequel to Halloween Night, I would want it to be completely different than what it was in the first one, you know. And we actually filmed some of Halloween Revenge. I mean, if you go on my channel right now and you look at some of my videos, I have 3 Halloween Revenge videos. They're called the exclusive scenes, which are basically footage of the original Halloween Revenge sequel that I intended to film. But during the course of production on this specific project, I decided to shelf it because there were so many ideas that I wanted to do, but I wasn't capable and still kind of am not capable of doing. And pretty much me and Paul kept changing our appearance throughout the whole thing, so like it was just a waste of time. So then some time has passed by, but me and Paul have been really wanting to do the sequel. I mean, Halloween Revenge is a project that I've been desiring to do forever, but I knew in my heart that if I wanted to do this and I wanted to be completely different, I needed to have a full cast. And that's where this video comes in. I've said this multiple times on the podcast, but I specifically need a group of characters to play specifically what we did in the first one, because in the first one Paul was the main character, but I thought like it would be a waste of time to have him to be the main character in the sequel. So, and I definitely did not want to play the main character. I still don't, but I need a lead actress. That's the number one thing I need. I'll say this from now to the end of time, if I ever end up not doing the project. The only reason and the only way I would ever work on this project is whether or not I have a lead actress, because that's the make it or break it character of the entire story that I want to do. And particularly right now, I specifically need, let's see, 4 actors for the project. I need a lead actress, another supporting character, which could be an actress or actor. I need another actor, male actor, to play the brother of the lead actress, and then I need an older male actor to play for the introduction scenes, if you would put it that way. Now, the lead actress, I specifically would want someone whose ethnicity is Hispanic. I said this on the podcast as well, that I didn't want to get so racial on this, and I still don't, but because specifically the brother character I wrote to be me, but seeing as how I don't really want to play the character, it still has to be Hispanic, you know, or it could be Caucasian, whichever, but particularly Hispanic ethnicity. And the same thing works with the lead actress, because whether or not I'm going to play the brother character doesn't matter, because if I get like another male actor to play that character and he's Caucasian or Hispanic, then the lead actress has to be Caucasian or Hispanic, vice versa, whichever role I can get first. but particularly whether or not I play the brother character or if I get a male actor to play the brother character, I would want my lead actress to be specifically um, around her late teens, early 20s, and Hispanic or a Caucasian. Because I want the character of the lead actress to be specifically like sympathetic, and I want her to be very dark, not emo-ish, if I would go using that term, but just like a character who's definitely has a past that you know is not a bright one. But the same thing goes for the male actor. I also would like a supporting character to play the best friend for the lead actress, which could be any number of people in any number of ethnicities. I definitely would want, whether boy or girl, for the supporting best friend character to be pretty flamboyant, kind of 70s retro-ish. Definitely very PJ Souls kind of character in the original Halloween. Not full on a copy of the character, but something around those terms. And as for the brother character, I need someone somewhere around my age, definitely in your 20s. Same thing, ethnicity. But again, I don't know whether or not I'm gonna play the character, but if I am, then I'm gonna have to be. But the number one goal, seeing as how, let me see what today's date. Today is June 28th. We're in summer already, and the number one goal. I have two goals right now. My two number one goals are to first and foremost finish the first season to my comedy series, for those of you who don't know. And the second goal is to accomplish and acquire a full cast for Halloween Revenge. I don't really plan on filming this project in the summer, but I would like to acquire a full cast by the end of the summer. I think, I guess the casting call would probably end somewhere around what I would like to end it around August or September, because I can't guarantee that I would do this because, like I said, I don't want to film or begin the project again unless I have that lead actress or any character. I would like to put it out in October, obviously, so I definitely would like to film in September. But if I can't do that, I would definitely, obviously, want to acquire a full cast by the end of August, the end of the summer. Let's see. Seeing as how I said in my last vlog, if you watched it in the update section, when I was talking about this particularly specific topic, I said that I wanted to have everybody who's interested in getting involved with the project to go to Paul's channel and talk to him about it, because realistically, like I said, I kind of like to consider him my uncredited casting director, so definitely, if you're interested in the project, you want to be involved in the fan film, definitely go to Paul, give him your information, talk to him about it, and he'll discuss it with me, and then we'll go over whether or not we want you to be involved in the fan film. Not saying that I'm being picky, I don't want anybody to take what I just said to think that I'm being picky with actors. It's just that this has happened in the past, where me and Paul have acquired a full cast for our prior projects. Moonscar is a definite good example of this. We accomplished in acquiring a cast, but unfortunately, the people who were supposed to be involved never showed up prior to involvement for ridiculous reasons, and reasons I still don't fully understand. But they didn't feel like being a part of it, and we never got to work with them again. And I definitely want to make sure that if someone is speaking with us and wanting to be involved in this sequel fan film to Halloween Night, definitely has to be committed and worthy to get involved with. Because the last thing I would want is to acquire full cast and then they say they're gonna be in it, and then later on, right before we about to start production, they end up not pulling in. So definitely, me and Paul are gonna discuss whether or not you should be involved. And what else can I say? Definitely, the lead actress is the number one goal. I would just love to have an actress to play the main character of this project, because I just feel like it would be a waste of time to do a sequel to Halloween Night and just be the basic same thing. Because my major goal with the sequel is to make it feel and look completely different. I want it to look a little more grand. I want there to be more expressions and backstories with Michael and more character development. I want definitely more characters and definitely a woman influence in the project. So the requirements for any character who wants to be involved, specifically the lead actress, you definitely have to be around in your 20s. You have to be willing to work with blood and obviously knives, and because we are definitely going to be working with real knives, no prop knives. So just for anybody to know, and because that's what we did in the first one. And you definitely need to be living in the South Florida area. If you live in South Florida, then that's a good goal. I mean, a good thing to happen, I guess, is a good way to put it. Because if you live in like California or New York or something and you want to be involved, not saying that I'm thinking this is going to happen, but if it does, and you think that because you live in New York that we'll pay for your shipping over here, coming over here, that's not going to happen. Because even though me and Paul have gone a long way in our YouTube and our filmmaking career, we're still amateurs, realistically. I mean, we're not professionals. We've gone a long way, but we're still amateurs. So, because a while back, me and my brother were having a discussion about this actors situation, and my brother was like, well, if you really need actors, why don't you just go online or go locally and just ask people around here online to get involved. And that's something that me and Paul have done in the past, but we decided to do that again. And unfortunately, apparently, from what I've seen, a lot of actors and actresses around here specifically are not the type of people we should be involved with, because the majority of all actresses around here locally, I don't know if all of them, but the ones that we've seen all want to be either in beach settings or in music videos. So yeah, that's a ways off from a Halloween fan film. And not that I'm opposed to making music videos, but that's the complete opposite of the project I'm working on now. But basically, a lot of actors and actresses has demands, obviously, which was expected, but a lot of people have ridiculous demands. I remember Paul talking to me about it because, like I said, he's like my uncredited casting director, so he went to talk to all these different actors and actresses, and they all had like ridiculous demands. I don't know where the fuck these people come up with this shit, but I could definitely say that if you want to be involved in acting, you're definitely not going to have your own trailer, thousands of dollars straight up, and a masseuse and parties expected for you in between takes of the project. I could definitely say that. I mean, like, if those are things you expect to have in your acting career, I'd suggest going to Hollywood or something, because you're not going to get that here with us. And all I can say is that, because I don't want to keep rambling and making this video longer, all I can say is that I need 4 actors/actresses to be in this project, specifically a lead actress. If I can get a main lead actress to be in this project and I can't get the other characters, then I'll just work that out myself and and push that aside because the main goal is a lead actress, and but specifically I would want more characters. Um, you definitely need to be in your early to mid 20s, late teens possibly. You have to be living in the South Florida area, and you have to. I consciously would love for you to have zero to minimal and reasonable. I don't know how many I can stretch this, but reasonable demands, because I understand that actors go through a lot, but I also understand that you also need to understand that we're not professionals, we're still amateurs. And even though I understand that actors demand compensation for their hours they work and things they do in specific projects, doesn't mean we can accomplish and acquire all that for you. I mean, like I said, like we've talked to a lot of actors, a lot of them had ridiculous demands. So if you're willing to be in this project for zero to minimal demands, that would be just, I would be internally grateful for that, because I can't I can't really say whether or not we're willing to not give any compensation for your work, but I can say that we can definitely not acquire like thousands of dollars for you to work on the project, or your own trailers or masseuses, whatever you guys want. That I don't know why that would help you work. I don't fucking know. Just thinking about it makes my head hurt because it doesn't make any sense. But like I said, just please to be very reasonable and just be very fair with your demands. And all I can say is that if you're willing to be in the project and you want to be in the project and you want to work in a fan film, if you're like a working actor who lives in the local South Florida area, I suggest just checking in with Paul. Just contact him, PM him on his YouTube channel. I have a link. If you want to get to him anywhere else, just ask him for his email. And I'm sure he'll give it to you if you want to talk to him. Just go to him, contact him, give him your information, and then discuss with him whether or not your demands or your compensation or whatever, and he'll discuss that with me, and then we'll give you the okay, and then you and I can talk about times, locations, your character, story, all that bullshit. The project itself, basically. And I can honestly say, if you're willing to be in it and you're fair about it and you're willing to work and with blood and knives and all that usual stuff in horror fan films or horror projects in general, we'll definitely have fun. Because I've said this before, and I'll say this till the end of my career, if you would put it. Halloween Night is the number one project that me and Paul have ever been involved with, that we had the most fun, and that's the number one goal with this next project. And that's what I say to everybody with fan films. Fan films are meant to have fun with. They're fans' representations of their love for that specific franchise, and they're all about having fun, because if you're not having fun with it, then no one else is gonna have fun watching it. So if you're willing to be in the project, I'm sure we're all gonna have fun with it. You're definitely gonna have a good time, and hopefully we can work on other specific projects, because there's tons and tons of other projects me and Paul are working on and wanting to develop for you guys on YouTube. And definitely, I hope anybody who watches this video writes to Paul about wanting to be involved, because I definitely would love to accomplish one of my goals, which is to secure a full cast for Halloween Revenge by the end of the summer. Okay, so hopefully everybody who watches this, who, like I said, fits the requirements as I said, and can be involved, because I've been wanting to do this for the past year, and I can't do that until I have a cast. So hopefully you guys can help me out, and we'll all have fun, and possibly make something pretty special. But I guess that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna end this video, but before I do that, I guess uh, um, I don't really know if I'm gonna make another Halloween Revenge type of video. I wanted to do a teaser trailer to give you a basic idea of what the sequel is gonna be, but I don't know if I am willing to put out that footage yet. So, and also I've been wanting to make a video promoting the new mask because over the course of the past 2 years I've been repainting and modifying the Michael Myers mask, shape mask if you would put it, from the previous film. So it definitely looks a lot different. So I don't know for sure if I'm going to make any other Halloween Revenge content in following weeks or months, but definitely whoever watches this, definitely get in contact with Paul and me and about being involved with the project, because we love to work with and collaborate with other people. Alright, so thank you for watching.